Hey everybody, Jason Rivera here, just waiting until 6:05 for the presentation to begin for some more people to join. 5 p.m. Eastern, which is about 5 minutes from now. In the presentation, let me know where you're from in the comments, and I'd love to see where as many people are from as possible. I'll talk to you in a couple minutes. Hey everybody, Jason Rivera here. So excited to bring you this presentation, but we're going to wait a couple more minutes until 6:05 p.m. Eastern, my time. Wait for some more people to join. Excited to bring you this presentation, but we have to wait. I'm always cognizant of people's times. I know people have busy days and some people show up a little bit late. So we're going to start at 6:05. The presentation should last an hour or so. It definitely won't last longer than an hour and a half because I have to do a podcast after this. So hour and a half. I'm so excited to teach you this, and I'll talk to you in a couple more minutes at 6:05. All right, about to get started. Before I begin, can everybody still hear me? The first time we did this, we had a terrible sound issues. I just want to make sure before we begin. Can you hear me? Please let me know in the comments. Chat to the right of your screen if you can hear me or not before I begin. Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? Yeah, I have be cognizant there's a delay. So that's why there's going to be a huge pause in a couple seconds for you guys. I was waiting for confirmation that people could hear them. Let me get to the presentation. Hey everybody, this is Jason Rivera, and I'm so excited to be sharing this web class with you today. In the next 60 to 90 minutes, I'm going to show you how to beat Warren Buffett in the stock market without going to college. Exactly what I've done in the last 5 years, and I'm going to show you the 3 secrets that have helped me beat Buffett in the first 5 years of my career without going to college. Now, of you, this is probably not your first webinar. The first thing I want to mention is that if you failed at value investing in the past, it's not your fault. Out there, and a lot of it is terrible. That isn't can be confusing and overwhelming because there's so much info out there. Overload keeps you from success. It's okay. I've been there before. The first 5-6 years I was learning value investing, I spent in information overload, and I didn't really progress much at all until I learned how to focus. So I understand where you're coming from. If you've been concerned in the past that you just can't succeed at value investing, I want to put those fears to rest for you today. You just need the right person to explain it to you. The big businesses and colleges want you to think you need a fancy and expensive college degree to be a successful value investor and business person. They have their own reasons for wanting you to think that, but they are wrong. If you've ever thought the government, banks, and colleges want you to fail, you're probably right. They don't benefit from you succeeding because they want to keep you in debt and in need. The difference with us is that I actually care about your success and truly want you to achieve the life of your dreams. I know you have a dream to change the world and make an impact. I want to show you how you can begin to make that happen during this webinar. My goal with this presentation is to help 2 kinds of people. For those who are beginners, you'll learn the valuable skill of value investing and business analysis to show you that you too can do this without going to college. If you're more advanced, this knowledge will help you continue building the foundation of your knowledge and skill set so you too can become a great value investor like Warren Buffett. This web class, as it says on the screen, is to help 2 people. To help you realize 2 things. The only way for you to beat the market on a regular basis without taking huge risks, and the only way to become a great value investor fast without wasting years of time and tens of thousands of dollars is with this course. Now, if you stay until the end of this presentation, not only will you learn these 3 secrets that I'm going to teach you today, but you'll also gain access to something only a handful of people have ever seen before to this day. And you'll also gain access to another valuable insert or another valuable gift that I'm giving away to people who are watching this webinar live today. Who am I? And why should you trust that I can help you reach your goals or reach the goal that I stated at the beginning of this? My name is Jason Rivera. I'm the chairman, CEO, and founder of Rivera Holdings, LLC, founder and writer of the blog Value Investing Journey, which has now been voted a top 50 value investing in the world twice by 2 different publications. I wrote an acclaimed value investing education book titled How to Value Invest. I wrote On Float, a 60-page booklet teaching people the power and importance of investment float. And I've also done the other following things: financial publications, website blogs. I got hired by a prominent investment newsletter off the strength solely of my investment analysis. I started my own successful investment recommendation newsletter after acquisitions worth a total of $40+ million. And most importantly, in terms of today's conversation, I beat Warren Buffett in the stock market when comparing the first 5 years of my career to the first 5 years of his career. As it says on the screen, I produced a 29.7% average annual, not compounded return from my investors, while the great Warren Buffett, 0.4%. average, not compounded average return for his investors in the first 5 years of his career. But how did I get started in value investing? You're probably thinking, since typically where many of you are now at the beginning points of your own value investing journey. My journey to where I am today began out of necessity, like many of you, I'm sure. And 8 years later, I can still remember this moment vividly. Investing, finance, and value investing off and on for about 2 years with zero direction, zero results. But this mindset all changed the instant I heard the 3 magic words: babe, I'm pregnant. I was sitting on the couch at our house playing FIFA soccer on my PlayStation 3 when my wife came out and said that to me. Looking at her and saying, okay, and going back to playing my game before this sentence registered in my brain. Paused the game, looked up at her and said, what? Repeated what she said, we hugged and kissed, and then I immediately thought, oh shit. Not because I wasn't happy, but because at this point in my life, my extreme dizziness was still completely uncontrolled and awful on a daily basis. I could do little more than read for 30 minutes a day before feeling terrible the rest of the day. I had no skills, was bringing in no money. Oh shit, because I realized in that instant my brain registered, babe, I'm pregnant, that I had to find a way to make money at some point in the future, whether my dizziness ever got better or not. Sat down and thought about what I could do to eventually make money for my growing family and came up with 3 things that didn't require college because I wasn't able to go. One was to become a politician, but no one likes politicians, and I'm a terrible liar, so that was out. To become a writer, but at that point I was an awful writer and didn't like doing it anyways. Become an investor. Because I remember learning about the power of compound interest in one of my high school consumerism classes. A minute lesson stuck with me even years later. My own businesses, and when I was going to go to college before my dizziness started, I was going administration. Those 3 magic words set me on the journey I'm on today and are responsible for literally everything I'm doing today, and even me being alive. But that's a story for a later, different time. Let's get back to you now. You guys don't want to deal with extreme business and miss out on the majority of your 20s due to these kinds of severe health issues like I did. And you don't want to have to learn about value investing and finance slowly by yourself like I had to either. But the lessons I learned while dealing with these things helped me become the person and the value investor I am today. By teaching and mentoring people like you, because no matter who you are or where you came from, you deal with your own issues, but you don't have to suffer and lose almost 10 years of your life like I did. You can do this, and all without going to college, without wasting years of your time or tens of thousands of dollars. Now, you see the disclaimer on the screen. Legally, I have to put something in here stating that these results are not typical, and I'm not guaranteeing that you'll beat Warren Buffett, become the next Buffett by learning these skills. Knowing these valuable skill sets that I'm going to talk about today will be an immense help to you in every aspect of your life: time, frustration, and money. Now I'm going to tell you about the 3 secrets that helped me become who I am today, helped me beat Buffett, and literally saved my life. Knowing these 3 secrets can change yours. Secret number 1 is how a change in mindset helped me beat Buffett, and how this same change in mindset can help you too. Secret number 2 is how to evaluate a company better than the quote professionals. Secret number 3 is how to value a company in minutes. So, secret number 1, above about how I got started on this track that I'm on, but there was a ton of struggle in between, and I'm sure you're thinking about some of the things you may struggle with as well. One struggle I had in particular helped me realize what I needed to do to get to where I wanted to go. This was getting my ass kicked by Mr. Market, Benjamin Graham's Market. Benjamin Graham, for you, those of you who do not know, is the father of value investing. He's the one who created what he called security analysis at that time, and he was Warren Buffett's teacher and mentor. Wife's 3 magic words: I was struggling massively, and I had just got enough confidence to begin investing real money, and within 2 months my portfolio was already down 50%. Why? Because I still wasn't doing any analysis whatsoever. Most of the time I didn't even know what business the company I'd invested in was in. Yes, this was dumb, and yes, this is why Mr. Market kicked me in the ass. Give up. But then I looked at my young daughter and thought about why I was doing all this in the first place. To make money for my growing family, and me losing 50% within 2 months of starting didn't change that realization. Until I started taking investing seriously and dedicated myself to learning the craft of value investing, I would just be playing around and losing money. What it meant for me was dedicating myself to learning the craft of value investing and finding a teacher to learn from. This change in mindset and this course focused my mind, showed me the beginnings of what I needed to do to get to where I wanted to go, and is truly when I began learning about value investing in a real fashion. Or around 2011 or 2012. This finally began my true career and led to everything I'm doing today. Now you might be thinking something along the lines of, well, that's great for him, but it won't work for me. But it can. At this point, I still didn't know what most financial terms meant, how to value anything, how to read financial statements. I had no real idea of how to do any of the things I now do on a daily basis. And even though I found someone to learn from online, it was just basic value investing course. It was just a basic value investing course talking about mindset and thinking like a value investor over actual substance, like how to value a company, how to read financial statements, and what I should and shouldn't be doing and learning. Even though I had direction and hope now, I still didn't have depth help on how to actually value invest. I still had to find, do, and learn all of this on my own, piece by piece, over the following 6+ years. Something you will not have to worry about with this. I'll help you compress time, show you everything you need to do and learn step by step to become a great investor in a matter of weeks. Yes, weeks. So now I've shown you that with a slight change in mindset and some direction that you too can do this. Now, on to secret number 2, how to evaluate a company better than the quote professionals. I'd be thinking something along the lines of, well, this sounds great, but I don't know how to do any of this. And it probably requires high-level math I'll never understand. And this is the beauty of what I do and what I teach others. Always ask me after hearing me talk about value investing, doesn't this take a lot of hard math? The answer to that is an absolute no. I'm a huge believer in the saying, by everything as simple as possible, but no simpler. It requires higher than 6th grade math. I'll show you how you can easily evaluate a company's operations using only 6th grade math, valuing the company, which we'll get to in a bit. If I can do this with my severe health issues, no mentors, no college, and no major help from anyone, learning all this over the last decade plus, you can definitely do this with help and guidance. I'm sure you've heard of the show that used to run in the United States called Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Well, in this case, as long as you can do math like a 6th grader, the confusing Common Core math my oldest daughter is learning right now, everything and evaluate this is better than the quote professionals. I put quotes because 99% of them don't even look at a company's financial statements. Do math like the above, you can really become a great value investor. This is about the hardest the math I do gets right there on the screen. Why am I so sure of this? Because I don't use any spreadsheets, calculus, or any advanced algorithms whatsoever. I calculate everything by my own hand on the proverbial back of the envelope, notepad, or Word document in most of my cases, actually. And I'll show you how to do all this step by step as well. So now that I've shown you that no metric or valuation requires higher than 6th grade math, that you can do this, and that I'll be there to show you exactly what to do step by step. That sounds pretty awesome, right? Secret number 3, how to value a business in minutes. And now you may be thinking, well, that's great, but even with this information, I still won't know how to value a business, and no one out there in the entire world teaches you how to do this. And that was true until now. I wrote my book, How to Value Invest, in large part to teach others how to become great value investors without having to go to college. A major part of this book was showing you how to actually value businesses in several different ways, step by step. My press on research recommendation issues is spent on actually showing people how to value businesses themselves. The program is no different. I'll show you step by step how to value a business, show you multiple different valuation techniques, valuations, and what they mean for the overall analysis of the company or business. Plus, like above, this all requires nothing more than 6th grade math. Years learning about value investing, I've seen no one else in the entire world show you how to value a business multiple different ways, step by step. This information alone took me years of time, thousands of hours to figure out by myself. But you'll be learning all this as part of the regular program. And with this techniques taught in the course, you'll be able to value 90+% of businesses in the entire world. So now you're probably thinking that valuing a business takes forever. Well, this is the best part of all this. Remember the Einstein quote from earlier that's on the screen right now? Quote in every aspect of my life, and this includes valuing businesses. I'll show you how to value a business and find what you need to buy it for in order to have a huge margin of safety. Minutes, multiple ways using multiple valuation techniques. So now that I've shown you, you'll learn how to value 90+% of businesses in the entire world multiple ways using multiple different techniques in only a matter of minutes in this course. Sound pretty great too? So now that I've shown you that you'll learn how to value 90+% of businesses multiple ways using multiple different techniques in only a matter of minutes. Awesome. So now let me ask you a question. If you followed what I showed you in secret number 1, where I showed you that a small change in your mindset can lead you on the path to beat Buffett, and then in secret 2, you learn step by step that with no greater than 6th grade math, you can evaluate a company's operations. And then in secret number 3, how to value these companies multiple different ways in minutes, you are already headed 90% of other investors in the world, professional or otherwise. How does that sound? You think you could be successful with a program like this? So now let me ask you a question. How many of you are excited about what we just talked about? Overwhelmed because we've covered so much. When I get excited, I talk faster and faster, and I'm really trying to slow my process down and cover as much as I possibly can in a 30 to 60 minute presentation. Because of me not being able to cover as much as I would like in this presentation, I've created a very special offer for you so you can take the next steps. Is it all right if I spend 15 minutes going over this very special offer I created for you to help you implement these techniques I just taught? Okay, so I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this presentation. So this is another reason I'm giving you this as well. If you invest right away, you'll get instant access to this entire course and everything on this in front of you. So you're probably wondering what we're going to cover in the 6-week course. Cover in the 6-week course, week 1, we're going to talk about important value investing terms. In week 2, proper value investing mindset. We continue building the foundation of your value investing knowledge as we go over everything about profitability metrics, how to calculate them, what they mean for the overall analysis of the company. Or you'll be ready to know how to find great investments and how to evaluate them on a preliminary basis. In week 5, we look at how to read through company financial reports and what is important in these financial reports. And in week 6, it's all about valuation, both relative and intrinsic valuation. We'll be learning these and then implementing them and valuing real-world businesses in week 6. How and why am I so confident that this will work for you? Because not only did it work for me, but I have a $10,000 coaching client who came on board early November who we've done, I believe, 10 1-hour training sessions for in the last month. When he first started, he had minimal knowledge about value investing terms and value investing other than it logical sense to him to buy that's at a discounted price to what he calculated. Other than that, he didn't really have much knowledge. He's come from minimal knowledge in 10 1-hour sessions, able to evaluate a company on a preliminary analysis basis by himself, read financial statements and take notes and find out the important things both positively and negatively about the company by himself, again, in only 10 one-on-one 1-hour sessions for the coaching program. This is why I'm so confident that I can help you become a world-class value investor if you have the proper mindset and if you put in the work to do it. Now that we've talked about all that, I want to go back and make sure you realize who this program is for. Those people who are just starting out or those who are already having success and just want to get better. Can't get started with this because you've never had success with this before or any program like it. Here's why that thinking is a mistake that will hold you back from success. Unless and until you know what you're doing, it's almost impossible for you to have success. And until you have a mentor and teacher, it will take you more than a decade to learn this on your own like it did for me. And again, I'm compressing 11 years of knowledge here into a 6-week that I intend to value investing training program in the entire world. And I'm not using that as hyperbole either. Me and my team are going to begin program once it is finalized in January and colleges and high schools all over the world. That's how confident I am in this program. Also, we're going to be presenting it to charitable organizations that help educate people as well. That's I think this program is. I believe deeply that it can help people learn a valuable skill set. Same thing. If I can do it, you can. Now that we've talked about that, here's what you're getting with this course step by step. You're getting the 6-week masterclass, which has a total value or an estimated value of $9,997 by itself. You're going to access to this 6-week masterclass in January when the program is finalized and up and running. But of course, that isn't all. I want to help ensure I'm going to give you a ton of bonuses, templates that you can use to further your own knowledge and learn faster as well. As a part of this, you'll also get my valuation and profitability metric templates. These will help save you a ton of time, help you find better companies faster, help you spot problem companies and disqualify crap companies faster, and speed up the process of you finding great investments. When I was first figuring this stuff out, I kept reading how you should value companies, but no one ever showed you how to actually do it. This frustrated me to no end and was a massive roadblock for me in trying to figure out on my own. So I created these templates to save myself time, and now I'm sharing them with others like you to help you save a ton of time as well. Way back then, I had to spend literally years of time figuring out valuations and what they meant for the company and analysis myself. But I don't want you to have to recreate the wheel and deal with this immense frustration and waste of time like I did. These templates are already proven by my results of beating Buffett in the first 5 years of my career. 5 years of his career, and I'm just going to give it to you, give you these templates as a part of this package. Does that sound cool? So we've got the 6-week masterclass with $9,997 value, valuation and profitability metric templates with a $3,997 value. Know how to value companies, which you may be thinking right now. We go through all of this in the class, like I mentioned. I show you step by step exactly what to do. And that still isn't all. When you invest today, you'll also get access to a training video case study I did for a past client, which will help you understand why doing detailed preliminary analysis on a company can save you a ton of time and effort and help you find potential great investments faster, while also allowing you to get rid of terrible companies fast as well. The knowledge in this single video took me years of time to learn and years of thought and trial and error to perfect. But you won't have to worry about any of this because I'm going to give you this for free as well. That good? That good as well? This bonus is going to make it faster and easier for you to find great businesses to invest in. How? Because it will allow you to begin analyzing businesses tomorrow. All you have to do is plug the numbers into the templates instead of having to find everything yourself. And the faster you can analyze businesses, the more businesses you can evaluate and the faster you'll learn. You have currently zero knowledge about these terms right now. The video and the templates will show you exactly which numbers to plug in, where to put them, and what they mean for the overall analysis of the company. So now we have the 6-week masterclass with a $9,997 value, valuation and profitability metric templates for $3,997 value, and preliminary analysis training video for $997 value. So again, I've talked about many times now, if you have zero knowledge, telling you I'm going to help you learn this in the class. But on top of that, I'm going to give you the Value Investing Journey 25-page glossary of terms as well. Terms in and out, what they mean by themselves and what they mean when analyzing a company took me thousands of hours of practice to get down. But you won't have to worry about this either, because I'm going to give you this for free as a special bonus so that you'll know what everything means and you can find what everything means within a matter of seconds instead of having to search the infinite internet by yourself. And with the prior two bonuses, this is going to make it faster and easier for you to find great businesses to invest in. How? Because while you begin analyzing businesses, you'll also be learning the terms as well. Additional piece to the value investing puzzle. Now, anytime you come across a term you don't fully understand, to figure out what it really means, not just the technical definition, but what it means for the overall analysis of the company. Again, even if you have zero current knowledge about any value investing related. So now you're getting this 6-week masterclass for a $9,997 value, valuation and profitability metric templates for $3,997 value, preliminary analysis training video for $997 value, and the 25-page glossary of value investing terms for $297 value. On top of all this, you'll also be getting my exclusive notes on capital allocation. This is one of the most important but least understood concepts in all of investing. These notes will help you analyze a company's management and operations to see if they're doing a good job or not. If you can trust the company's managers. Almost zero investors, professionals, and this is one of the biggest reasons Warren Buffett became who he is today, because he understands capital allocation and its vast. And these notes alone will give you another massive advantage over investors and help you get closer to your goal of beating the market. And again, even if you have zero knowledge about capital allocation right now, these notes will lead you to resources where you can learn anything you would want about capital allocation. But of course, this still isn't all. When you sign up today, you'll also be getting 3 as well to help further ensure your success. You'll be getting access to a private Facebook group to ask questions anytime you want. You'll be getting personal access to me during the course. I'll be in not only in the private Facebook group, but I'll be answering questions along the course, be doing live Q&A sessions during the course to ensure your success. And this is supposed to say you're also getting the preliminary analysis checklist, which is a $597 value, and the preliminary analysis research procedure doc, which is a $597 value. Both of these combined with the preliminary analysis training video up here will help take you step by step with pictures, my exact process I do to do a preliminary analysis on a company. So, before I move on, another reason I'm offering private access to a Facebook group and access to me during the course is because as a value investor, a lot of what we do is solitary work, homes or offices by ourselves for long periods of time. And if you're anything like me, you don't know anyone else personally who is even interested in this kind of stuff. You'll no longer be alone when it comes to this. Me to help and talk with, but you'll have our great community and course and your course mates to talk with as well. If all this package did was help you become a competent value investor, it'd be worth $40,000 to $100,000. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you this amount. The full amount shown on the slide, which is supposed to be worth $16,779. But if I did charge you $16,779 and all it did was help you become a competent value investor, a skill that's literally worth millions or billions of dollars, would it be worth it to you? If all this system did was to help you evaluate businesses, would it be worth $16,779? It was help you learn a valuable lifelong skill that you could use in a vast number of careers, opportunities. Would that be worth $16,779 to you? And what if all it did was help you save you years of time, frustration, pain, and tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars? Would that be worth it to you? At this point, I had 2 choices. I could go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible, but the problem with that is I couldn't really stack on the value for you. So I decided to go with the second option, which obviously requires a slightly higher investment on your side. To dedicate more time, more energy, and more resources to help guarantee your success. Successful and proven investing process that was helping you beat the market, beat Buffett, and helped make you a ton of money along the way, what would that be worth to you? How much would you pay for that ability? And you can probably see why people pay tens of thousands of dollars for a similar result from me, because it's not a cost. It's an investment in yourself and your future. You've already seen how it's worth $16,779. And even at that price, normally, which if you go to my site, it'll be up there soon, that those are actually the individual prices for these individual programs that I will charge people for. Without this special offer, it's a great deal. Special occasion and the time you invested in this program or in this webinar, I'm going to give you a very special offer. All this, the 6-week masterclass, the valuation and profitability metric templates, the preliminary analysis training video, the value investing journey glossary of terms, my exclusive notes on capital allocation, the preliminary analysis checklist, preliminary analysis research procedure doc, Facebook group, and personal access to me during the course. $1,497 today, or 91% off the full value of everything. Now, let me put this in perspective for you. If you went to my regular site right now, like I said, you would see the same products add up to a value of $16,779, or you will be soon if they're not up yet. But this time with me, and you've proven that you really want to get this result, I'm making a special offer just for this webinar. If you were to have someone $40,000 and $100,000 at a top university, and you still wouldn't be that great at it. Most of these people don't know what they're doing and have never beaten the market like I have. So not only tens of thousands of dollars to learn that inept information, you would also be wasting the majority of your time there as well. There's some crazy stat out there, and I can't remember exactly where it was from, but some crazy stat like 99% of investors, professional or otherwise, do not beat the market. So let alone over a 5-year period. So you can do all this and learn from somebody who's actually beaten the market and beaten Buffett his career. But because you're for a fraction of the price, and because you're learning it by yourself, tools to make it and save you time, you only pay $1,497 today. So at this point, you have two choices. Choice number one is to do nothing and go back to your life as it was before you webinar. Keep doing the things you're doing, hoping that your life is going to change. If you do that, if you do nothing with the information you've learned over the last hour, what will you get? Nothing. You get the same results over and over again until you change something. Or choose to take a leap of faith. Just test it out to see if it will work for you now. I believe so much in this and how it can help millions of people around the world that this comes with a full 30-day money-back guarantee. I do not care if you wait until the last second of the 29th day. To me or my team at any time within the first 30 days of investing in this course, you'll get a full refund on that full purchase price. The real question is this: is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Even if it only does half of what I've claimed today, it will pay for itself in as soon as a few weeks. So remember, when you sign up today, you'll get immediate access to all of the following things except the class, which will be available in January when it's finalized. And I'll go over that more in a second, why that's not available yet. 6-week master class, which has a $9,997 value. Valuation and profitability metric templates worth $3,997. Preliminary analysis video worth $997. A 25-page glossary of terms worth $297, notes worth $297, access to a private Facebook group, checklist worth $597 value, preliminary analysis research procedure doc. Again, these last two things will help you step by step the exact process I take with process I take to do any preliminary analysis I do, and also personal access to me during the course. This all, again, has a total value worth more than $16,000. There's still more. If you sign up right now, you'll also get another bonus, a free and unreleased premium digital edition, digital copy of my acclaimed value investing book, How to Value Invest. This package includes chapters that I cut out of the book before release. Chapters have only been seen by a handful of people before now, and this special offer is only available to those of you right now. This offer will be taken down after this, and you will not be able to get this offer by watching the replay. So, course not available until January of 2018. This is a bit of a wait. Now about 3 weeks away until early January. But my team and I are hard at work condensing 11 years of knowledge into the best 6-week value investing course in the entire world. Wasting any of your time with crap content and information just to get your credit card details. One more session with my $10,000 coaching client, he said, "I'm so glad I took this leap of faith with you and joined this program because just this first session was fantastic." And again, 1 hour sessions with this coaching client, he went from minimal value investing knowledge to being able to do full preliminary analysis on companies by himself and reading financial statements and financial reports by himself and analyzing everything by himself and knowing what everything means after just 10 1-hour sessions. Same thing with you, but in a 6-week course. Do everything in my power, goals and dreams in this course, and I won't let you down if you put your faith in me like this client did. You shouldn't wait to buy is because I can't always guarantee the price will remain what it is today. Presentation, this is worth well north of $16,000. So I can't guarantee the price will always be $1,497. Guaranteed price, make sure you purchase today or pre-order today. And you'll also get instant access to all other resources when you pre-order today. So now you're probably thinking, how do I pay for this? There are 3 options right now that we are offering for payments. The first is you can do a one-time payment and pay in full the $1,497 amount now. Make 3 easy payments of $499 every 2 weeks for a total 6 weeks total dollars, or you can choose to make 12 monthly payments of $169 a month for a total of $2,028. So now looks like we're about this. So now I'm going to get to the questions. I've got some questions here, but there. Gotta get back to the presentation. Before I do that, I'm gonna go check to see if there are any comments on here. And it's open questions. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna be on for about a half hour answering questions. Questions into the team will relay those questions to me. So first question is, would you invest your own money in this program? Emphatic yes. You're asking a early 13 years of his life due to severe health issues, with a value investing training program like this. I value time more than I value anything in the entire world except for my family, because of those 13 years I lost due to severe health issues, and sometimes still days where I lose to severe health issues if they crop up. Yes, I would have no problem going to my family or my wife or whatever, saying, hey, can we put this on a credit card, loan, or whatever we can do to get a program, so I can learn from somebody who beat Warren Buffett in the first 5 years of his career, how I can become a better value investor without going to college. Yes. Emphatic yes. Wasted. Not only did I lose 13 years of my life due to severe health issues, but I also 5 or so years due to wasted time because I was trying to learn everything, or I had to learn everything on my own. And there was a wasted time. Probably I estimate about 5 full years of wasted time where I was learning that I didn't need to be learning, on how to value companies that people don't put out there, like I am going to show you in this course. So yes, emphatic yes. I would have, especially at this price. In the grand scheme of things, a lot of money, especially with the payment options giving to people. I know it's around the holidays. One of the biggest things, and as a value investor, most value investors are cheap people necessarily, and I'm extremely cheap. I hate spending money on myself on anything, educating myself and growing my skill set. I have no problem doing that. Biggest purchases every year in terms of actual overall dollar amount is courses and books. Getting myself becoming better on an everyday basis is something I have no problem spending money on, even though I am a cheap value investor, like I'm sure you are. Question: if this is really worth $16,779, why are you selling it for only $1,497? I want to help as many people possibly can. From programs for people who want more one-on-one interaction, $1,000 coaching clients, a program like that. And I have free stuff on the blog, YouTube, where I'm teaching people how to do some of this kind of stuff. But there's a middle ground, more where I can help you more, even though it's not necessarily going to be one-on-one. It can be. Another bonus I'm giving people today is webinar is, and I will make a note of this right now so I don't forget, calendar, my personal calendar up so you can schedule an appointment with me. Okay, sorry about that. I'm taking a note here so I don't forget to do that. I'm going to be offering you that as well, one-on-one, free hour of one-on-one, or a half off price one-on-one coaching. Doing everything in my power I can to ensure your success. I'm giving you literally everything I can. And at this price, I want to help as many people as I possibly can. That's why $1,897 versus $16,779, because if people in this world, if they had to fork out $1,500, most people cannot fork out almost at one time. And the great part of this is you don't even have to fork out the $1,497 at one time. So there's 2 different payment plans, and there's a full 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So this risk for you to try this for free using the link right there on the screen. I already covered this. Why isn't the course out until January? It's because I want to build the best value investing course in the entire world. The university course is even better than the Columbia Business School. If you're a value investor, you know how world-renowned that is for teaching value investors, even better than Wharton. And again, I believe so highly in this program. We're going to be, me and my team are going to be pitching it to universities, high schools, charter board organizations, military organizations. This program can help people all over the world learn a valuable skill set. You don't even have to be a value investor to learn in this program. You can learn, you can use value investing skills in every aspect of your life in terms of how you deal with even your kids or your spouse or whatever. And I'll get to that in a little bit with another question I see on here. The next question is, if I invest in the course, what level should I expect to be at after I go through the program? This right now, you should be able to, my goal with this program is to, even if you have zero knowledge, obviously will help you be fast forwarded a little bit. But even if you have zero knowledge, by the end of the course, my goal is that you will be able to evaluate and value businesses and public company stocks for potential investment on your own. There's nothing really else to add to that. That's the goal. That by the end of this program, you will be able to value and evaluate businesses on your own, potential investment, whether they be private businesses or public businesses. If I know nothing about investing, is this course for me? I just went over that. Yes, for you, but I want to say here as well, if you're looking for a get quick rich scheme, if you're looking for, you're like some other people say, I'm going to earn 10,000% returns in a matter of minutes with no work, no money down, that crap information and crap content is not, if you're looking for that kind of information, that's not me. Everything I do takes work. Have the proper mindset. You have to be a positive person thinking you can learn stuff like this. I can help you with all that, but I can't help you if you want to get rich quick, because there's no way to get rich quick and stay rich over the long term. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, this course is not for you. Other than that, a good mindset and you're willing to learn, this course is definitely for you, even if you have zero knowledge. Question: if I'm an advanced value investor, why should I take this course? The great Warren Buffett, who I believe is his mid to late 80s now, spends, I don't remember the exact percentage, but the majority of his days pages of financial reports and learning and reading books. So if the greatest investor of all time, 52, 54-year career now, if he's still learning and improving on a daily basis, we can all learn and we can all improve our skill set. I would say this course will definitely help you if you're an advanced value investor. Multiple ways, maybe show you different valuation techniques, maybe show you different mindsets that I have, different approaches I take to evaluate and value businesses, stuff like that. As an advanced value investor, this course will help you as well. Next question: are there any other courses, content, or services you offer to supplement this course with? Yes. In time, I'm not really sure when this will happen, because building courses and all this kind of stuff takes a lot of time. The other courses, there will be complete beginner level courses. There will be more advanced courses. I would say this is more of a beginner intermediate level course is what me and my team are working on right now. But yes, there will be a full beginner level course and more advanced courses down the road. There will also be training videos, training sessions, one-on-one mentoring and coaching calls, everything I can to ensure your success with this course and future courses and programs. So yes, I will not stop doing this. I do get a little bit away from doing this. It always brings me back because I love doing it. I love helping people, and I think it's a valuable skill set to teach, should learn. Yes, there will be there are and there will be future. There already are current and there will be future services, programs, content, courses that you can supplement and learn even faster with this course. Do I have to be a value investor or dream to be a value investor only to get value from this course? No. I alluded to this a bit above. No, you can learn. Value investing requires extreme patience and discipline. So you use extreme patience and discipline in your life. For me, extreme patience part helps with my 2 young daughters, and I have a third one on the way in January. Daughters helps with aspect of my life, value investing, or at least the value investing mindset, patience, extreme discipline. This is an important process, how to evaluate things better, how to analyze things better. I'm trying to think of something right now, which is why I'm pausing, of where investing mindset of patience, discipline, and analysis wouldn't help you in your entire life. I truly believe that. I honestly can't think of one off the top of my head. Fishing came in my head. You have to be extremely patient as a fisherman to do it. I'm a saltwater fisherman, so I know what it takes to do that. Yeah, I honestly can't think of how this wouldn't help you. Even if you don't necessarily want to become the value investor. Again, the value investing example just popped into my head that essentially is buying assets that are similar or the same for a cheaper price elsewhere. So an example of value investing, real world value investing, is Publix or Winn-Dixie, which we have down. We have Winn-Dixie and Publix down here in Florida. I'm not sure where you guys are listening, but down here in Florida, we have Winn-Dixie, Publix, Walmart, and some other places like Aldi. Grocery store in the entire world, and you think it's too expensive, and then you go to another store down the street and they have the same product, same size, price. That is essentially value investing. You're finding assets that you can buy at a discount, their actual or perceived value. The basic tenet of value investing is trying to find what's called a margin of safety, which is essentially a discounted price to what you think the actual true value is. Okay, so does anyone else teach anything like this? Not that I know of. I know, like I said, Wharton and Columbia Business School teaches value investing, for how in depth they get in with it, because obviously I've not gone to those specific courses. What I can tell you is I've been told multiple times that I know how to value and evaluate businesses better than run billions of dollars that they knew, people who run hedge funds, people with MBAs, dozens of times now, saying that while there are other courses out there and programs out there that you could learn from, 100% confident in saying I don't know of any program, individual, by any other person that will teach you this in depth. Actually, specific numbers, specific metrics, what they mean for the overall analysis, how to calculate them, ROIC, how to calculate it, what it means for the profitability of the company, things like what cash conversion cycle means, responses, and how just with a couple of numbers, like for cash conversion cycle, for example, you can tell 5 to 10 things, different things about a company, and where just with that one number, you will, by the end of this course, know where to look on the balance sheet, income statement, cash flow statement, how to or what the cash conversion cycle means for the overall analysis of the company, and what the numbers behind the cash conversion cycle mean. So again, I don't know anyone else in the world who teaches value. If they do, I don't know anybody who does that, but say was, even if they do teach you kind of the basics of value investing mindset, companies on a basic level, they will not teach you that kind of depth, teach you how to value businesses most likely. I don't know of anywhere else in the world, again, that teaches you actually step-by-step, multiple different ways. The only things I know is that there are universities out there that teach DCF valuation and how to do it. And there are programs that teach asset reproduction valuation. That's it. I don't do DCF valuation because it doesn't make logical sense to me. Use asset reproduction valuation, but there are multiple other valuations and valuation techniques you can use in multiple different ways in minutes once you learn it. So again, no, I don't know anybody who teaches anything this in depth. Is saying that within 6 weeks you will be able to with zero knowledge, you'll be able to value entire businesses by yourself. Anyone who does that. Already answered this next question. Are you planning on building any other courses after this? Yes. Building this course to help people like me who either go to college or don't want to go to college, but want to learn a valuable, potentially life-altering and life-changing skill set. That's as simple as it gets. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. I'll go a little bit deeper here since we have a little bit more time left. I'm a big believer in that within 20 to 50 years, automation, outsourcing, and robots will take probably at least 50% of jobs currently out there. I do not believe that any robots or AI or algorithms or replace a valuable skill set and mindset and knowledge of something like value investing. Why? Because once you get past a certain level, value investing is more art than science. And different scenarios you have to deal with your mental models, which is the Charlie Munger principle. Essentially, mental models are things, other information. How you essentially, mental model to me is how you view one set of information based off other or that you've experienced. I don't think AI or robots or anything can take that and do that, at least with current technology, again, within 20, 50 year time frame. I don't think that's going to be possible. Another reason I'm teaching this program is not only to teach people a valuable skill set, but also because people who learn these valuable skill sets now will have a huge advantage over people who don't learn these kind of valuable skill sets when the automation and outsourcing wave comes. Going to be 50% or more jobs are going to be lost, and people who have valuable skill sets and knowledge will be the people who don't lose their jobs or their entrepreneurs, their companies, or whatever they may be doing. That's pretty much the main reason I'm building this course. Okay, next question. Why should I trust you with this investment in both money and time? Fantastic question. You should trust me where you are. I know probably some of the pain and frustration or you may be going through, you may have gone through in the past, and I want to help you help you stop wasting your time learning stuff you shouldn't be learning, searching the vast web by yourself. If you're trying to learn this by yourself, to literally, again, I lost probably 5 to 6 years of time wasting time on information that I didn't need to be learning or shouldn't have been learning, or searching for information about how to value businesses, stuff like that, and piecing everything together by myself. I don't want you to have to do the same thing. Back to why should you trust me? I will do everything in my power. Like hopefully I've proven in this program, success. I'm giving you everything I can. Again, there will be other courses. This individual course, if I'm doing my job correctly and you're learning your stuff correctly, value entire businesses by yourself, even with zero knowledge, and your time and go back and relearn subjects, access to this course. The course doesn't end in 6 weeks. It just doesn't magically turn off and you don't have access to it. Access to your 6-week course for business, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Or the internet explodes, you won't have access to it then. But other than that, you will have access to, and you can learn it as often as you like. Okay, last question is, and I'm glad this is the last question. To answer the last question, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and the chat box. Now, I'm not off here after answering this last question. Last question is that I have on my pre-asked sheet is, can I talk to you or your team on the phone with more questions? Yes. Get you the link here. Okay. It's not letting me sign in. There we go. Okay, so wrong program. Okay. I'll post it in the comment box. A session with me, you can do so here by clicking this link. Where did it go? In case people are having issues with any of this sound, which hopefully shouldn't be a problem, for you to purchase the program. So if you want to schedule a time to talk with me, and you'll be taken to my calendar. This would be a free call. I'm not going to charge you to talk about this. This would be a completely free call. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to answer any of the other questions you may have with your investment decision here, with investing in yourself and this program. Again, I believe so highly in this program by giving you everything I can in a 6-week course to build the best value investing course in the entire world. The company otherwise, I'm giving you all the tools you need to succeed. Access to me, all the tools I've created over the years. I will do offering a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So there's literally no risk. You can try this, and if you don't like it, you can get rid of it. Available, you can try it and you can get rid of it. Well, I highly doubt that. Again, I've had zero with my coaching clients, and again, after 10 one-on-one 1-hour sessions with my $10,000 coaching client, he's gone from minimal value investing knowledge to 8 companies on his own. And that was only after, again, 10 1-hour sessions. This is going to be a 6-week course. So you will be in everything I can to ensure your success in becoming an investor or whatever your goals are. I'm going to do everything I can in my power to help you reach those goals. Check here on the questions. If there's no questions, I'm going to get off. I have to get off and I'm doing a podcast interview here shortly. So if there are no other questions, last chance again, if there are no other questions, I'm going to get off this webinar. To hear from many of you soon with this program. I know it can help you. My power to help ensure your success. So until next time, I will talk to you, hopefully many of you soon, people as I possibly can. So I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it.